And let's be clear, Brecel capable of beating anyone, anytime. The only problem for him, exactly the same goes for Zhao.
What?
So, Zhao first in. I reckon Brecel has to win 3-0, doesn't he, to win this group? It's 3-1, then it looks like it'll be decided on a high break. But of course, Zhao has it in his own hands because he knows that a point, i.e. 2 frames, and he's in the final.
4.
And already,
5.
he's looking good in frame 1. He's played great stuff in this tournament. He really has. He's continued today. Very entertaining, unless, of course, you sat in your chair watching him.
Yeah, his first frame, his very first frame of the tournament. He did that kind of thing. He looked really rusty. After that, he's been brilliant. So that mistake came out of nowhere. And what a boost that is for Brecel.
Massive, yeah, because, as I say, he has to win the match.
What?
And it looked already as if frame 1 was over from what we've seen from Zhao Xintong. It looked over, but it's not over. And Luca Brecel, more than capable of winning quickly himself. Of course, he won his second match today 3-0 against Lu Haishan, having lost to Zhao Xintong 3-1. Already, this is looking very promising. All the reds
8.
in the open, as long as this red goes through the gap to the middle.
Nine.
Quite a narrow window to get on the pink. So this group heading for exciting climax potentially, because as it stands right now, there's still 3 players who can win it. By the way, Karen Wilson will return for the final in the commentary box. Great to have his thoughts today. Now then, this looks like it's gone wrong.
23.
Still has a potential pot, but more difficult than the one he intended. And of course, at this stage of the group, got to make every chance count, really.
24.
It's a great recovery.
Yeah, even to the extent that the cue ball checked off the ball cushion to just avoid the green.
Yeah, of course, he lost to Zhao Xintong in that UK final, but very impressively, because that's a long tournament, the UK, it's nearly 2 weeks. Very impressively, he went straight to Llandudno for the next event, which is actually the Scottish Open. We won't get into why it was in Wales, but anyway, straight there the next day. And of course, had to plough through a lot of matches there, and he did so. He beat John Higgins in the final to win the title. So these are the 2 players who are qualified
26.
for the Champion of Champions already. The other 6 all vying to get in.
27.
And there's a player in South Wales who will be hoping that one of these 2, either Zhao or Luca, lifts the trophy later on. That's Lee Walker, the World Seniors Champion, because he badly wants to be in the Champion of Champions, and if there's a repeat winner tonight, hey presto.
34. 35.
Plays that shot so easily, that shot with bags of running side
42.
to widen the angle of the cue ball off the top cushion.
$43. $48.
Well, he's okay for this one. Both of these have such a lovely, easy
49.
way about them around the table. They created great excitement at the Barbican in York in that UK final. Of course, Luca wasn't a new face. He'd already won a ranking event. He had been in the doldrums a little bit. He'd fallen down in the 40s in the world.
56.
But of course, now back in the top 16 at number 12.
57.
Zhao Xintong was in first. Missed very unexpectedly that red to the right corner. Zhao needs a draw, remember, but of course, if he loses this frame, he's got to win 2 of the 3 that are left.
63. $64. $71.
Yes, if Brecel can win
72.
3-0, he would have 6 points together with Zhao Xintong. But he would get the nod and go into the final because his frame difference would
79.
be slightly superior.
80.
Yeah, so 1 down, 2 to go. There'll be the
82.
Barney Rubble to continue. Not to beat,
Luca
but
Brecel
82
on the